today?
I'm the one who's being interviewed, I think.
Joe, how are you doing today, sir?
I am fan-freaking-tastic, man. I haven't had enough coffee, but I really don't need it. I'm full of energy.
Hey, I feel you, man. I just chugged a double shot espresso about 10 minutes ago, so my heart is pounding. But because I'm excited. But hey, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. It is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we want to make sure we honor everyone's time today and go ahead and jump into it. For those that don't know me, my name is Philip Lamar. I am one of the sales marketing directors here at Acmg. For those that don't know, Acmg stands for American Central Marketing Group. And we are an independent IMO, one of the biggest in the nation. And our whole business model, our whole goal is to serve independent agents and brokers like yourselves by helping you get the top products, the highest commissions possible, and access to the best of the best. And so we are doing that very thing today. So before I introduce our speaker today, Joe, and this presentation, I want to mention a couple things. If you've been in the insurance business for any time now, I'm sure you've bought a lead before, right? You've probably bought a lead. You probably prospected. It's part of the game. It's part of running a business. You've probably also learned that it's not necessarily cheap, right? How many of you bought a $40, $50, $60 lead before for a final expense lead that's not been sold to anyone else? And how many of you have bought that lead and you come to find out that it's the uncle or the aunt or some random number, some random email that isn't even the person that you thought you were calling? How many of you have bought maybe a mass bundle of leads for health insurance or life insurance or whatever it may be, final expense, P&C, and it happens to be just the wrong information? It's hard to get a hold of somebody. You've probably experienced that. Acmg has partnered with our sister company, Mailbox Power, and Mailbox Power solves that exact problems. It helps you generate exclusive health and life insurance leads, helps you build your brand, increase production, increase retention, right? Keeping your clients. Because of course, when you sell somebody, we're in the renewal business. You're all about those renewals. The advanced commission is great, but where you get passive income is in the renewals. How do you keep your clients? And most importantly, how do you catch the big fish? Those 100, 200, 300, even bigger 500 life cases, those big overfunded IUL policies, the big stuff, right? Well, Mailbox Power is the one-stop shop that helps you do that. And I want to introduce my good friend also on the call, the CEO and founder of Acmg, Rob Swander, a great friend of mine, and he's the really the brain power behind Acmg. And I also want to introduce today's speaker, Joe, the CEO. For those that don't know Joe, he is the founder and CEO of Mailbox Power, good friend of mine. And Joe is by far one of the most enthusiastic, high energy driven individuals I've ever met. His energy is going to, trust me, it's going to hype you up. Just talking to Joe gets me excited about business. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce you to Joe, the CEO. Joe, take it away, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated, Philip. And Rob, thank you for the invitation today. For you Mailbox Power users out there, thank you. I love you. I'm thankful that you're here with me, and I'm thankful your phone's been ringing, because really that's what Mailbox Power is all about. I want to make your phone ring. I want to make your phone ring with brand new prospects, and I want to make your phone ring with your current customers giving you referrals. This is my goal in life, to support the insurance space. I know how hard it is to do what you do, especially when you're competing with Flo and a little Gecko and Joe Namath and all these people out there for leads, right? You're competing hard in the marketplace, and I want to set you apart and differentiate you from all of that noise, right? So listen, I also understand that, you know, if you keep a customer for 5 years, you keep them for life. And that is another one of my goals, is maintaining that customer base, because I understand what residual income is all about. And I know that's what all of you live for. You want next month's commission check, residual check, to be bigger than the months before, and you want it to keep growing forever. And to do that, that requires you keep your customers, and I have solid answers on doing all of these things. So what am I going to do today? I'm going to show you some slides. I got a couple of short little testimonials from active insurance agents that are using Mailbox Power right now and their success. After that, I'm going to show you the system, and I'm going to build a prospecting list for you
Nice.
and show you
Yeah,
some
I'll help you.
butt tools is what I'm really going to do. So anyway, with that being said, let me click play and let us go ahead and get going with these slides. Here we go, folks. Okay, listen. Yeah, let us make your phone ring. We want to inflate your lead gen efforts in a big way. And also, we want to go beyond the sale of the policy. We want to help you create a relationship that is as solid as a rock, like it'll never go anywhere. I don't want your customers cheating on you, and I don't want them leaving you because of price, right? That's the big deal. People will leave you because of price in the P&C world. People will leave you on price everywhere, truthfully. So what we do is we create a personalized experience for you and your customer to win. Now, what problems we solve for insurance agents? Well, we help you develop deeper relationships. We teach you how to prospect and stay top of mind with your clients. So prospect meaning prospecting new customers that you don't have right now through the mailbox. And I know this sounds odd, but folks, let me tell you what, the mailbox works. And I can tell you right now, hundreds of millions of dollars in business are being generated through Mailbox Power right now for insurance agents and realtors and network marketers and all kinds of people in this space. So client retention, right? It's a big deal. Now, I also want you to know that one of the three spaces that Mailbox Power supports are realtors, network marketers, and insurance agents. Those are the three spaces that we have decided to focus on. So much so that I have a Mailbox Masterclass for insurance agents. And if you buy one of our products today, you're going to have access to this masterclass. You're going to be able to sit down and learn everything you need to know to succeed in this marketplace. Our lead generation, it's literally a fraction of the cost of the digital ads that you're buying now, or those phone calls y'all are buying. I remember talking to the first insurance agent last year, and he told me he was really pissed off, like really pissed off when I talked to him, like, man, what's going on? I just spent $45 on a lead, and I called the guy, and he was all in, and then he had me call his girlfriend, and she told me to F off. I'm like, oh, sorry, the 45 bucks is gone, no chance, got it. Anyway, it's a lot of what we do here is we teach you how to generate your own leads at a fraction of the cost of digital ads. The relationship automation. When I say automation, every time you hear me say automation, I want you to think it just happens for me in the background. It's just happening. I don't have to worry about it. It's over. There's nothing for me to do. The system takes care of the rest, and it is a big deal. Now, some of you may be thinking the mailbox, that crap don't work. I get my mail and that just does not work for me, but it works, folks. The statistics are out there. The proof is out there, and not only for insurance agents, but everybody. I mean, you're looking at Panda Express. And by the way, this article is just a few months old. Panda Express used the mailbox to reverse a sales slump using the mailbox. This was literally just months ago that this report came out. Not only is it them, there are so many companies reversing declines, direct mail updates old methods with digital touches, and they don't even have our technology that they were using. If they had our technology, they would have had an even bigger win in their court. Now, I'm going to share something with you that's super important right now. I wrote this automation, and literally last week, we announced it to the world. It's called the Big Fish Automation. Remember what the word automation means? It just happens for you, right? You add a name and we take care of the rest. The big fish in this case happens to be somebody who's a decision maker in health insurance and has a large premium monthly that they are in control of. And I want to help you get them to call you. Not you call them, not you meet the gatekeeper, them call you. And here it is right before you. This is 5 shipments. And 5 shipments, 5 things go out in a box at 5 different times. And here's the very first card that goes out. Don't roll the dice on your health insurance, right? And wherever it says first name, it puts the first name of the person that you're prospecting. And here's how the card goes. And let's just pretend for a minute that this is Linda is the decision maker. So, dear Linda, I want to introduce myself and my company, and it puts your company name in there. I'm not here to sell you anything, but I am here to let you know what we do and why you may be interested. As a health insurance decision maker for your company, we know a lot rides upon your decision. You, your peers, and your employees are counting on you to make the best decision possible for all of them. No pressure, right? Don't roll the dice on your health insurance decision. I'm right here to be your backup plan if things are not going your way. There are no strings attached with this gift, just a hello from me to you. If you want to reach out to me, feel free to call me. Give us the phone number. Watch for more gifts and cards from me. You're building intrigue. They get the very first, they're getting this. They're getting caramels, like sugar. Let's sugar them up, right? And they're getting this laser engraved dice cup set with their name on it from you. From you. The cost $19.03 plus shipping. That's what this deal's all about. This is the first shipment. Do you think they're going to know your name by the time they get done opening this box? They are. I promise they will know your name. Now, this is the second piece. And isn't this familiar to y'all that sell health insurance, right? It feels like the customer is married to their agent and they won't get a divorce to come play with you, right? And that probably drives y'all nuts. I know it drove me nuts. So I wrote the second shipment that goes to them 5 days later. They actually get this card and this little desktop duo that they can put whatever they want in. I put Jelly Bellies in mine. I think that you're nuts if you're putting paper clips anywhere anymore. So anyway, but what does this card say? Now, again, dear Linda, are you married to your current health insurance provider? Is it too much work to change, but you know you should at least take a look? You have a massive responsibility to your peers and employees to provide the best health insurance product that matches your budget. I am an outside of the box thinker and I want to help. I live to provide a better product to my customers and give them the confidence they need to pull off that big win for everyone. I'm sure your company's health insurance is one of the most difficult and important negotiations that you'll do this year. Let me be your sounding board, confidant, and information expert when it comes to this massive responsibility that you have. Please don't hesitate to call me even if you plan on keeping your health insurance coverage where it's at. You never know what you may learn by calling me. Call me at any time. Thanks again for taking a look at this message. I will look forward to talking to you someday soon. Watch your mailbox for more items from me. Again, a box showed up. This is week 2. Another box shows up. Week 3. Impress, right? So this comes with a greeting card, a box with their name on it, this big greeting card with their name on it, a treat, and a puzzle. And the puzzle does not come put together. It's only 20 pieces. And how many of you could get a 20-piece puzzle in front of yourself and not put it together? Yeah, you kind of have to do it. And what it says is, we've got the missing piece, Linda. It will put Linda's name right on this puzzle. And folks, listen, like I said, all you have to do is add a name to a group and you're done. Mailbox Power will do the rest. So what does this card say? When was the last time you spoke to your insurance agent? A good health insurance agent will check in often, and that is exactly what I do. I know that new employees enrollment issues and rate hike notices can be cause for alarm. I want to be there for you through it all and not just collect commissions. Yes, I said it, commissions. That is why I work so hard for you, because I'm compensated through happy customers that are paying their premium notices. There's no such thing as set it and forget it with me or my company. I'm right here and ready to serve you and your company. Feel free to call me anytime. 3 weeks, 3 boxes, right? Do you think you have their attention? Promise you do, no doubt about it. Okay, so here it is. This is the last shipment. It's 4 shipments. And here's what's happening. Let's just say this person, maybe they're still married to their agent, but we're doing now is we're asking for referrals, right? And basically it says I'm fishing for referrals, first name, and it comes with a bag of Swedish fish, right? More sugar to make them feel good. But what does the card say? Dear Linda, well, I'm kind of sad. This is the last time I'll be sending you something. I truly am thankful for you taking a look at what I have to offer. I also offer expert advice and a wealth of knowledge about health insurance in the marketplace. If this just isn't for you, that's okay. Maybe you have a friend that could benefit from using, that shouldn't say Mailbox Power, and it doesn't anymore. We do love referrals, and we also love compensating you for that referral. Feel free to call me anytime at, and puts the phone number. Folks, the deal is this. It is a big deal to get a hold of these big fish. And to get a hold of these big fish and do it right and get their attention and get them to pick up the phone and call you requires something different. And what you just saw was something completely out of the box and completely different. And I've seen all kinds of weird stuff going on out there in the marketing world. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share 3 short testimonials. Then I'm going to show you the system and how it works. So here we go.
My name is Debbie DeChambeau, and I'm a Mailbox Power user. I'm also a Medicare insurance broker, and I wanted to share with you how I'm using Mailbox Power to help me in my business in hopes that you will see the value for using it in your business as well. I use it to send thank you notes. I have a pre-handwritten thank you card that I send to people that I talk to. I use it for sending birthday cards, and I also use it for prospecting. I'm building out a 9-touch campaign to touch prospects in hopes to convert them to clients. And I've been successful in what I've done so far. And I think that Mailbox Power is an amazing platform for creating systems for insurance professionals.
Awesome. All right, Bo Young, here we go.
Hello, my name is Bo Young, and I am an insurance agent and an avid Mailbox Power user. I have been using this system for the last 2 years to properly thank new customers. I use it to onboard them. I use it to follow up after we have a review, to say thank you, for sympathy. I certainly use the system to say thank you to all of our referral partners that send us business over and over and over again with proper thank yous. Since implementing this system a couple of years ago, my retention has skyrocketed. The additional referrals I've been receiving has certainly gone up. My 1-year and 5-year retention is currently sitting at 100%. And prior to using this system, it was not. I encourage you to check out the system, and I think you will find it to be extraordinary.
100% retention rate. Who does not want that? I know there's not a soul on here that doesn't want that.
Hey, as an insurance agent, you always want to try to stay top of mind. So that way your customers are calling you first and all your centers of influence are remembering you when it comes time for a new customer that needs an insurance policy. And when I was introduced to Mailbox Power, it was during a time where I was still working late at night, and my wife had come to me at one night because I love to write thank you cards and show my appreciation to customers. And she just asked, honey, it would be great to have you come to bed, on time instead of staying up late writing thank you cards. And that dawned on me. And then, that let me know that it's time to seek out a service that can do this for me. But I wanted a service that was going to give that same level of appreciation and be able to have me customize, my thank you to them. I was introduced to Mailbox Power, and it blew me away. I actually compared my Mailbox Power to another service that I used simultaneously at the same time, and ended up staying with Mailbox Power after using it for quite some time. It allowed me the flexibility to change my cards, changing pictures and out, do different things that I like to do, as well as the information that I'm able to research to able to get the data to send out cards was just awesome. I did not expect that, so it was icing on the cake on top of what I knew I was purchasing. So, I encourage anyone who's in the business that needs to stay top of mind and stay in front of their customers and needs to get new business in and wants to make sure that you stay in front of your customers, Mailbox Power is the most cost-effective, best way to do that. And I stand by it. I've used it for some time, and I'm extremely happy with the results.
Bam. All right. Listen, folks, I'm here for you, my insurance friends, and that is the deal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share this system with you so you can actually see what the heck I'm talking about and how easy it is to actually use. So here I am. This is the Mailbox Power system. I'm not going to spend too long here, but let me tell you, your contacts, you can import your contacts, export them. You can buy a mailing list. I'm going to show you how to do that. There are saved projects. I have my favorites. We have automations, our design catalog. And in our design catalog, by the way, I wanted to show you something. When I go to industries that are supported, insurance. And let me tell you what, folks, here's the big fish automation. And when I scroll down here, you're going to start seeing, there is a crazy amount: final expense, Medicare, P&C, mortgage protection. There is actually, you could probably find something for darn near anything in the health insurance space or life insurance, P&C. In the insurance space, you're going to find it all here. There is a lot to be said for what we built in a collection of assets for you, the insurance agent. So anyway, with that being said, that's the design catalog. I wanted to show you really quickly our product categories. So yes, we have greeting cards. And as you can see, a 5x7 greeting card is $1.99 for our light members. Our pro members, it's 50 cents. Our executive members, 50 cents. All these with a green envelope means you can customize the envelope. And this one right here is a gigagram. It's an 8x11 greeting card. It is huge and garners the attention that you're looking for. Now, I want everybody to pay special attention to the pricing here on 4x6 postcards, right? 0 for our pro members and 0 for our executive members. You just pay for postage only, and the postage is whatever the post office is charging. That is it and no more. Listen, folks, you get these postcards to go out and do a dance for you. They'll bring you back customers. That is the deal. And for our executive members, the medium-sized postcards are free as well. But look at the pricing. It is unbelievable. So anyway, when we take a look at other things that we have, drinkware, everything here is personalized, right? Everything is personalized, and there's templates for all kinds of stuff. Talk about this, laser engraved wine box and tools. If you got those bigger customers, right, they're spending a lot in premium dollars, you might want to gift them something really, really nice. Gourmet foods is probably our most popular. And as you can see, you're seeing like Reese's peanut butter cup brownies, Jelly Bellies. I have these Jelly Bellies on my desk right now, and I cannot resist them. So there's a lot to be said for a lot of the gifts we have. The brownies are amazing, really cool stuff, but everything gets personalized, folks. Everything. You personalize it the way you want, or we'll just go ahead and do it for you. There's holiday gifts, home and garden, a laser engraved gift set. There's tons of stuff here in the laser engraved category, like the gift, this laser engraved dice cup that I showed you on the Big Fish automation. You can change that out to be anything you want. It could be a poker set for all we care. I mean, doesn't matter. Whatever's going to get the phone to ring is what we want to do. Okay, with that being said, listen, hey, Phil, I didn't really ask anybody. I needed a couple of volunteers today, and I don't think I ever asked for volunteers. And by the way, folks, my volunteers get gifts. So if you will volunteer, what I'm going to do is share a couple links. So can anybody just put in the chat?
It looks like Mr. Scott M. Zip already volunteered.
Okay, hold on here. Let me write that down. What was the name?
Mr. Scott M. Zip. Also Joe Santiago. And Brandon.
And Brandon.
Yep, is 3 volunteers good, Joe?
Perfect. That'll work, sir. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right. Let me find my chat window here. Where is chat? Is over here. Boy, it put it on a second window for me. That just freaked me right out. Okay, folks, listen. Here's what I'm going to do. I want all contacts. I want this link right here, and I'm going to copy that link. All right, and let's go here to Scott first. Scott. Mr. Scott, I just got in chat and I put a link in there directly to you in chat. Would you mind taking a look at that for me and clicking on it? And your other two, I'm going to do that right now as well. Copy link. And let's go ahead and do this here. I am going to Joe. Maybe I am Joe. Perfect. Joe Santiago. Joe, just sent you a link as well. And last one, we are working on Brandon right now. Brandon. All right, Brandon Lesko, there you are. Brandon, perfect. Okay, you all three have these links, and I'm going to show you, while y'all are filling those out, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When you go to your contacts, I can actually capture people's information by sending them this link. And here's what the link looks like when I click on it. And this is what Scott, Joe, and Brandon are going to see. And all it is just saying, I'd like to update my contact info with you. And if you'd fill this out and click submit, then I'll get your address. And by the way, you don't have to give me your email or your phone number, but I would love your birthday so I can celebrate your birthday. And this is what makes life really easy around our place. So anyway, with that being said, what's going to happen is I'm actually going to get a text. As a matter of fact, Scott, thank you. You already filled it out. Perfect. So Scott filled his out, right? And I'm going to send him a gift. Now, you other two, Joe and Brandon, let's get that done and fill that thing out so I can send you a gift as well. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my favorites, and I'm just going to send him this group, my essentials right here. These are all things that I've saved, and laughter is the best medicine is what I want to send him. It's a box, a greeting card, and a set of brownies. So, what do? I click add to cart. And boom, I add to cart and add to cart. All right, and I'm adding two pack of brownies to cart. Oh, it looks like I'm overdoing my cart here. I'm gonna have to remove some stuff. 1 second, please. Perfect. Okay, so I've got the box and the card. Now I got to go back and grab the brownies. Perfect. I add to cart the brownies. I don't know why those didn't go first, but here we go. All right, how are we doing on getting those things filled out, guys? Brandon and Joe, you guys filled it out too. I got a text proving it. Awesome. Thank you so much. But here's the deal. I do have these in my cart and ready to send. I click checkout. And what I'm going to do now is, oh, look, there's Scott. Boom. There he is. All I got to do is click checkout. And this was pretty darn simple, right? So I could ship that overnight if I want to, but what I'm doing is, no, I don't want to continue shopping. I wanted to check out. Geez, what am I doing to myself here? Place order. Okay, so for a customized box, brownies, card, 17 bucks. Bam. Love, love, love it. Now, hey, Joe and Brandon, you remember when I told you about automations and how it makes life easy? Y'all ordered your own gift when you filled out that link. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I like to build a little suspense, but you ordered 2 gifts and a greeting card from me. And guess what? They print and ship the next business day. We put our brand on nothing, and I mean nothing. So when you use Mailbox Power, it looks like the gift came directly from you. They wouldn't be able to figure out where it came from if their life depended on it. I like to say it take a forensic analysis to figure out where these gifts come from. But here, let's go back into the system just for a minute. I want to show you how we build a mailing list. And this is super important. So right here, mailing list. I don't have any in here. Order a custom mailing list. And here we go. Now, folks, this gets real interesting, okay? I could choose businesses or individuals right now. If I want to choose if I choose business, I can go type in an SIC code and find every business with that SIC code in a geographical area that I choose. Today, I'm going to choose individuals. This is what I'm going to choose. I can choose new movers, new homeowners, but I'm just going to choose all individuals. Geography is the next tab at the top. Where do I want to search? And what I'm going to do is enter a zip code 89074 and click. And what it's going to tell me is there's 21,978 people in that zip code, right? But what do I want to know about them before I buy the list? Do I want to know they have an income? Well, I think that'd be a good idea. I'd like them to have money to spend with me. So 65,000 maybe, so a pretty, I guess, average income. I really don't care if they own the home or length of residence, but if you are selling, if you're a P&C agent, you might care if they're a renter or a homeowner. But we get down here to personal details. Take a look at this: gender, marital status, age, birth month, children's age, ethnicity, religion, education, occupation group, political affiliation, interest, and hobbies. Now, I would choose an age here, but for you T65 folks, I'm going to show you something down here that actually gets you there a little quicker. Personal interest: are the opportunity seekers, a charity donor, pet owners, investments? Yep, I'm down here now. I want to know who's turning 65 in the months of, let's see, March, April, and May, so I can get my marketing moxie on and get my phone to ring with some of these Medicare folks, right? So what it's doing is it's updating right now. It's saying, oh, turning 65 years old in those 3 months, they have an income of X, and they live in this geographical area. And as this updates, it's going through all of these. 117 people qualify that they turn 65 years old. Now, folks, this may shock you at the cost. So I hope you're sitting down. I know how much y'all pay for leads, but I want all 117 leads. The cost, $11.64. When you click buy this list, the list within an hour will show up in your back office. What do? I would go, now I'm going to go to my favorites and show you exactly what I would do. I would go here to insurance special, and I would go, okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Look at this, Medicare postcard bundle. I want to send a postcard out. And let's say it's this postcard. Let's take a look at this thing. Yes, first name, you're almost 65. It's time to review your Medicare benefits. The difference between Mailbox Power postcards and everybody else's is we allow you to creatively use the name in the headline of this postcard. And folks, when you go to your mailbox, what are you looking for? and you're looking for your name. You're not looking for your spouse's name, your child's name, your neighbor's name. You're looking for your name. When you find your name, you have to engage with it. And that is why our postcards convert. That is the whole deal. Now, like I said, pretty simple stuff, right? I mean, if I wanted to send that to that list, I'd click add the cart to cart and I'd go choose the list. And next business day, those would go out just like everything else. Now, one more component here. We have this thing called Mailbox University. And I want to show that to you really quick because as you can see, we only have 3 master classes. 1 birthday away challenge, the Mailbox Masterclass for real estate, and the Mailbox Masterclass for insurance. You will have access to this course and check this out, right? Leads and referrals, chargebacks, closing gifts, automations that work, and bonus content. All of this content is right here for you. And really, folks, staying top of mind, Debbie Deschambeau, the one that you saw earlier, give a testimonial. She teaches how to stay top of mind. And this is all here for you. What I'm going to cover right now is pricing, and then we'll cover a few questions. But here's the deal, folks. I have 3 options. I have a light membership for $9 a month, a pro membership for $49 a month, and an executive membership for $149 a month. Now, the light membership is really not a consideration for anybody that's in business. This is for casual users that only need to send a couple things a month. That is not any of you. You are hungry, and I know you want leads and you want your phone to ring. So this pro account comes with free unlimited 4x6 postcards, 50 free monthly greeting cards. Every single month you get 50 free greeting cards. You get a 25% discount on all gifts. You get the mailing list builder and API access and integrations. It is a monster deal. Now, if there are many of you out there that have more than 200 customers, this executive plan may be for you. It comes with free unlimited small and medium postcards, 200 free monthly greeting cards, 30% discount on all gifts, custom inventory fulfillment, and dedicated one-on-one assistance. Folks, there is a 14-day free trial here. 14-day free trial. Yes, we'll collect your credit card. Yes, we're going to charge your credit card $10 so you can send something. If it doesn't work for you, we'll give it all back. You could cancel it yourself. It is like a no-brainer. But here's the deal. When you buy this, the masterclass comes with it, with all of those cards and things that are there. When you go to my favorites here, what you're going to see is the insurance masterclass. And there are quite a few assets in here and assets all over the site that are free that you can use to grow your business and make your phone ring. Folks, I invite you today to take a peek at Mailbox Power. There should be a link in the chat, and that's what we're doing here. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. And the link in the chat is where you would go to check this out. Now, folks, it's a free trial. So, you can poke around in there. You're going to get everything except for the 50 free greeting cards. You can send out free postcards on the trial and try this thing out. My bet is you can make your phone ring before the trial's up. If you buy today and you get some postcards getting out there, I'm betting your phone will ring. And that is the whole key behind this whole thing. All right. Now, with that being said, I would love to open this up to any questions. Phil, is there anything you want to add?
Yes.
What did I forget? It's been a while since I've done this.
I know, Joe. Well, first of all, I want to say great presentation. Awesome job. To everyone's on the call, I hope that you can now see why we're so excited to present this today. I'm sure you see the value. Joe, you saw it firsthand. You can customize your list that you build. You're not buying, a list from some random vendor. You build your own list. If you want to sell health insurance, if you want to sell life insurance, if you want to sell Medicare, if you want to sell whatever type of insurance, you can build a list to your customized desires of what you want, and you can buy it for pennies on the dollar. Joe, you saw it. What was it, $11 and change that you can buy a list with all
117 names and addresses.
117 leads for $11. And by the time that you send them all, marketing one of our pre-template cards, you're talking under $100 to send 100+ people marketing. It does not get better than that. It does not get more laser targeted, and it does not get more cost efficient than that, ladies and gentlemen. So like Joe said, what I would encourage everybody, and I'm actually going to open up to questions. Please ask as many questions as you want. Please use the chat. You can open up the chat, throw it in there. But as you begin to type out your questions and ask that, I want to encourage and challenge everybody. Click the link that we just threw in there. I'll throw it in the chat again. You can see if you open up the chat, you'll see the link. I want to challenge everybody to sign up today. Okay, you can do the free, and yes, you heard me say that right, the free 14-day trial period. I want to challenge everybody right now to sign up for the free 14-day trial period. There's no strings attached. If you want to kick us to the curb, that's fine. Cancel it after 14 days. But if you sign up for 14 days and you use the system, you actually get on, you watch the master class, which will teach you A to Z, everything you could possibly want to know about Mailbox Power, how to send out marketing, how to send out leads, all that stuff. If you truly give a 14-day run at this, I guarantee you, you will see the fruit that follows after. You will see the phone calls. You will see the referrals. You will see business written if you give this system a try. We have testimonial after testimonial of our Acmg agents, our network that use this system. The ROI they get is second to none. So I encourage everybody to sign up today, get that 14-day free trial period. And with that, let's start throwing some questions at you, Joe. So I want to start off with Mark. Mark asked a question. Can you use postcards with our own images? The insurers want us to be compliant. That's a great question. Joe, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely. You have complete 100% control. You could actually use one of the existing postcards and change the images, or you could start from scratch and do whatever you want to do. It's all there for you. The system is pretty much, it's there, ready to go.
Yeah, Mark, you can use a template if you want. We've already built out tons of them for you. Or if you want to customize your own, it's all up to you, Mark. You can customize your own however you want, send out the same type. Lydia had a really good question in there, Joe. I think you can see that. Lydia, to answer your question, $3,500 for a campaign, no. That is specifically for a gift we gave out. Joe, why don't you expand on the cost on how you can customize, whether you want to put in gifts, if you just want to do the mailer. Can you go into more depth on that?
Yeah, definitely. So you may have seen me poking around in the template area, and you may have seen a cost for a template, maybe $2 or $3, and some of them even can get up to $20. It's a one-time purchase to get the rights to use that for the rest of your life. It's a one-time fee. Now, as far as the automations go, let's talk about that Big Fish automation. That Big Fish automation is going to cost us about $65 to use that one time. So if you were sending it to 100 people, you're going to send them 4 gifts, over a 4-week period of time, and the cost, is per. But you got to think about what you're doing. You're going after a big fish. You're marketing, right? You are getting right after it. So to spend that kind of money, I know y'all have spent that much on a phone call before. So, spending it to send 5 gifts to somebody that'll pick up the phone and call you, probably a really good investment on your part. I hope that answered the question. I'm not sure what you saw, Lydia, but that's pretty much how it works.
And Joe, if you don't mind, if I can extend on that, Lydia, too, you get to choose. Mailbox Power, it's a full consuming, it's a platform that gives you the power to customize how you want to do. So if you want to do the Big Fish campaign, obviously it's going to be more cost. However, if you want to do say you want to sell Medicare, for example, you can use one of the templates we already have set together for you. If you do one of the smaller postcards that's free, you're just simply paying for your list and then postage. Postage, Joe, can you update me? Is it 37 cents?
43 cents for small postcards.
43.
So 117. Let's do that. The list we bought was 117, right?
Let's give Lydia a real life example. So that Medicare list that you saw a minute ago. So what would it cost if we bought the list, Joe, and sent all 117 people a Medicare mailer?
$50.31 in postage, plus what was it? $11.60. So $61.91 out the door to send all 117 postcards out.
So Lydia, to answer your question, you can see there's a vast difference. If you just want to do the base mailers and pay postage, like Joe said, $60+, you can send 117 people direct mail right to their mailbox. If you want to go after Big Fish, obviously you're going to be sending them gifts. You're sending them reoccurring 5 cards to stay in front of their face to differentiate yourself from your competitors. It has a higher cost. So it just depends on the type of campaign, but let's keep moving on. Mark asked a question, can we pre-record webinars and send links out through your front end?
Can we pre-record webinars, send links out through your front end? Not sure what I'm not sure how to answer that question because I don't understand the question.
I'd say, guys, this is Rob. Mark, if you could clarify that in the chat box a little bit more in depth on that question, and we'll go back to that. That'd be awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and I want to talk about Greg's question. Are the leads easily integrated with our own CRM? We are written upon an API, which allows you to integrate with CRMs. There's a program out there called Zapier, makes it really simple. So you're in your CRM, you want to push somebody over to Mailbox Power, boom, click of a button, it's over. So really, really works well. I also wanted to answer the question about the quality of the leads. Okay, are you ready? In the year and a half we've had these leads available on our site, we've refunded one person, just one. And literally he made a mistake and we helped him out. It had nothing to do with the quality of the leads. So will there be bad addresses out of 117? Yes, you can count on it. But here's the deal. We guarantee it at 90% accuracy and we will refund you if they're bad. So that's the deal with the addresses and the leads. They are quality leads, folks. I mean, real quality leads.
So we're pulling the data from one of the credit bureaus, are we?
We are, yes. Experian is where we're getting the data.
Yeah, it doesn't get more accurate than that, guys.
No, especially, depending on what you're doing, if you're in the investment world, there's some pretty significant tools in there for credit score, net worth, that kind of stuff is all in there. Life insurance, I bet, I'd want to be seeing, who actually qualifies as well before I spend any time with them.
Absolutely. Great questions, great answers. Couple other questions. Rob typically answers this one. All the marketing materials are CMS compliant. Rob, can you speak into that one?
Yeah, guys. So on Medicare, as you guys know, there is a lot of regulations on the marketing side. So all the materials are CMS regulated. You also have, the ability to customize things and change things also. So we definitely are aware of, all the CMS regulations and all that. And we think it's a great fit for you guys.
Yep. And to answer your question, CMS compliant, answer yes. Linda asked a question. Do you have to add money to wallets? Joe, can you explain that real quick?
Yeah. So here's how we function as far as money goes. We have basically a wallet and you fill the wallet. And when the wallet depletes, you tell it how much you want to put back into the wallet for whatever you're using in your Mailbox Power system. And folks, let's take that big fish automation, $65, right? Well, when you enact or engage that automation, it only charges for what ships. So the first week, you're going to get charged whatever that was, $16 and some change. And then the next week, the next one, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we work off a wallet system. You fill the wallet or your meter with however much money you want to start with. And then you have the ability to tell us how much you want to recharge with when you run out.
Awesome. Great question. We had a couple more. You might want to expand on this. Someone asked, does phone numbers come with a data list?
Yeah, it does. They do not. So really, this is about the name and the address. And why is that? Why is that so important? Well, folks, you could see this postcard I have, and look what it says on the front of it. Joe, it's your data. You should get paid for it. Well, that's pretty important that my name is on the top of that. That's what gets my attention, which is why we're so, emphatic that you actually have a name when you start using, Mailbox Power. Having a name is the differentiator because our technology is different and it works differently than everybody else's. And the key is if you've got the name on the front of a postcard on an envelope, they're going to open it. They're going to engage with it. And if it's got a compelling enough message from you, they're going to pick up the phone and call.
That's absolutely right. And I'll answer a quick question here real quick. And before I say this, everybody, if you have questions today, you want the recording to this presentation, email us. I just threw it in the chat. I'll throw it in there again for you. agentservices@acmgsales.com. You can always reach out to us and we are more than happy to answer any questions and do the recording. Again, I threw the link in there for the free trial period. I'd really encourage everyone to just give it a shot. Someone asked, do you carry final expense cards? Absolutely. Joe already has templates in there. Once you sign up, you have templates. Joe, there it is right there. to give you a real life example, there's tons of them. So yes,
Yep.
we do have final expense templates in there, or you can be fancy and customize your own. Just had another question roll in here. Linda asked, how much is a good amount to add to the wallet during the 14-day trial period? Linda, I'll let Joe kind of speak into this, but I would say, obviously it's a free 14-day trial period. You add money into your wallet if you want to buy gifts and send them out. So Joe, what would you suggest for
You
the wallet?
know, I mean, give us a shot. Go buy a list of 100, 200, and send something out. Put $100 on your mailer meter, and then have it recharge at $25 or something. At least you'll get something out there. Give it a shot. Remember, you're not even paying the $49 right out of the gate. So it's just whatever you're sending, whatever you're spending. The only thing you don't get are the free cards. The free post or the free greeting cards, the 50 free greeting cards every month. Once you commit after the trial, those automatically get added to your account and you don't even pay for them.
Perfect. Thank you, Joe. Do you see that question there? I think Mark kind of went into further depth. Still kind of am a little lost in the question. Joe, maybe you can read that and tell me if you kind of understand it more than me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. So Mark, I think what you're referring to, yes, we use QR codes, and QR codes are a big differentiator, especially in your marketplace where you can have a video or a link to a site. You can send them somewhere. And that's the big deal, is converting the physical piece of mail to a digital asset, to somebody who visits you, to somebody who watches your video. And I'm going to say this, Panda Express, that's how they won. They sent out postcards and they put a QR code, and the QR code went to the local restaurant where they could make an order and they got a discount. And that was the deal. That's how they converted and got all these new customers, is they used a QR code. QR codes are absolutely amazing. If you do a video, by the way, a lot of what we do at Mailbox Power is track data. Take the video and mark it as unlisted. So the only people that can watch the video are the people who have the link on your postcards. It'll help you understand how many people saw your message and how many people engaged with your postcard by using a QR code. It's a big, big deal.
Yeah, love that. I totally agree, Joe. Any other questions? I see that looks like we're kind of slowing down some questions. We'll answer a couple more. It's 2:47. So again, as we have a couple more questions rolling. Joe, did you have any thoughts? I saw you.
I do. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to add to this. Listen, don't feel like you're going to get left alone in the middle of the desert to figure this thing out, because that's not what's happening. Every single day of the week at 12 noon Pacific time, with the exception of Sunday, we actually have live training with a human you can talk to. We have live chat that goes on, I think, 18 hours a day. We'll even upload your list for you. We'll help you get started. So don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like you're going to be in the middle of the desert trying to figure out new technology. The truth is, we want to make your phone ring and get you set up so you can make it all work. And then Anna, you asked, I want to do the 14-day trial. How do I cancel if I don't want to continue my subscription? It's really, really, really easy. You go, basically, what you're going to do is you're going to log into your account. You're going to go to your account in the bottom left, and you're going to see that you have, let's see, where is it? Billing and membership. Here, I'll even show you. This is really simple. You can cancel it yourself. We are that kind of folk where we want you to be able to, we believe that if you can start it yourself, you should be able to cancel it yourself. And there it is, a big red button, account, billing and membership, cancel membership, and it's over. And if all else fails, you click on this chat and they'll help you get done with that as well. So really, really simple for sure.
Yeah, and again, Joe mentioned something great. We have people here to help you. So if you're like, man, this is an amazing platform, I love it, but it seems like there's so much to do. You don't have to worry at all. We will, we have a team in place that will hold your hand, that will help you get set up on it, understand the platform. Again, also want to mention a really nice feature. There are masterclass videos of how-tos that are actually in the platform that you can always look at as a resource. But like Joe said, pretty much every single day, throughout the day, we have resources. We have people here that will actually help you with your campaigns, help you make it happen. So any other questions before we finish off? As you might type in those questions, Joe, any final thoughts before we end today's call?
I just love my insurance agent friends. I'd love to help. We've got a Facebook group dedicated to this. We're ready to serve. We just need, if you've got an account, let's do this. Let's make your phone ring. Let's get to it. Let's get you some referrals from your existing customer base, and let's get some new customers. I'm calling you and buying.
Absolutely love it. Well, again, for anyone that that is interested in this, again, I challenge you and I encourage you. I just put it in there. If you sign up for the 14-day free trial period, give it a shot. I'm telling you, if you actually send out mailers, if you send out gifts, if you do what Mailbox Power is designed to do, I'm telling you, you will see a return on your investment. You will see the fruits from the labor. And again, if you have any questions, say you might have you're like, hey, can I get this recording? Email us at agentservices@acmgsales.com. And we can get you this recording. Rob, do you have any final thoughts or anything?
Yeah, guys. So we've got on this call, we had about 80 brokers on this call, and it's a good mix of agents and brokers that focus on group health, Medicare, life insurance, under 65 health. So Mailbox Power is, is an awesome tool for, all those different niches. But I want to give an example of something that came across to me this morning. One of our agents that's heavy in the group health side, and he's had a lot of success with the Big Fish automation campaign that we put together with Mailbox Power. He sent out a test. He identified about 10 companies that he wanted to target, large companies that had, I'd say anywhere between 30 to 50 employees. And he ran a test with the Big Fish automation campaign last week, sending out 10 campaigns with that. And he actually texted us this morning, letting us know that because of that campaign, now he's got 3 calls scheduled with the decision makers of those companies to go over their group health benefits. So that's just a great example of what we're doing here definitely works, and we're proud of that.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. Hey, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm working on 2 new automations. So a disability Big Fish automation and a life insurance introduction to the warm market. So you're brand new life insurance agent, you want to introduce yourself to your warm market. Everybody's got 250 people they know, and that's pretty much working on those 2 right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's 2:52. It looks like most of the questions have stopped. So a couple highlights again, if you want today's recording, or if you have any questions about anything, you're like, hey, I would like to kind of talk to somebody again, more in depth, email us right now, agentservices@acmgsales.com. I threw it in the chat there. You can obviously see agentservices@acmgsales.com. We will be more than happy to answer any question. Again, for those that haven't clicked the link to sign up for the free 14-day trial period, telling you, challenge us. I dare you. I'm gonna double dog dare you. Challenge us. If you actually do it, send out mailers, you're gonna see an ROI. So I want to encourage you guys to do that. But thanks again for joining our call. It was great to have you on here. Joe, great job. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Peace out.